Today is an exciting day in the life of the Episcopal Church, for here on Saturday, June the 27th, in Salt Lake City, while we are gathered in General Convention, we elected the 27th Presiding Bishop of the Episcopal Church, the Right Reverend Michael Curry, Bishop of North Carolina. I had the opportunity today, on behalf of the House of Bishops and in response to a request from the House of Deputies, to testify before the committee that was to receive the message from the House of Bishops that we had elected a new presiding bishop. In that, they asked me questions about what it was like inside and what the experience was, and I want to share that with you as well. We gathered together this morning in the Cathedral of St. Mark's here in Salt Lake City. We were taken by bus over to St. Mark's Cathedral and then went into the nave, or the main worship space of the church, where we gathered ourselves and organized, and we sang a hymn called the Veni Sancte Spiritus, a special setting of a hymn that invokes the Holy Spirit, invites the Holy Spirit to be with us and to be a part of and inform the decision that we make. We were then distributed ballots and given an opportunity to cast our ballot, to mark the ballot for the person that we felt that God was calling to be the next presiding bishop. Now, I can tell you that the committee that was planning this election and the process for it had prepared 9 separate ballots in different colors that could be distributed, in anticipation that we would have multiple ballots before there was a majority choosing to elect one of the 4 individuals. We cast our votes, then we recessed, expecting to be gone for about 30 minutes. And during that time, we were fairly quiet and subdued. Some people were taking an early lunch, others just having conversation and waiting for the next ballot. Before the 30 minutes was up, we were called back into session, and we went back into the worship space at the cathedral, and the presiding bishop announced to us that we indeed had an election on the first ballot. It was an emotional moment. Tears came to my face, and I was clapping along with all of the other presiding bishops, recognizing that God had led us to elect from among 4 extremely qualified individuals. A man who is going to help lead us into the future of the Episcopal Church, and to do that from the perspective of being an African American who has been a lifelong Episcopalian. On a personal note, I want to add that I've not had an opportunity yet to call my middle son, Day. Day, who's 21, asked me when he was 7 years old, was sitting next to me in a pew at St. Paul's, Saginaw, when we were celebrating Absalom Jones Day, and an African-American priest, Canon Ed Rodman of Massachusetts, was preaching, and Day tugged on my sleeve and said, "Daddy, I didn't know that a brown person could be a priest." And it brought me to tears. And today, it gives me such incredible joy to know that I get to call my son and tell him that on this day, his church has elected the first African American to be presiding bishop. It's a privilege to serve Eastern Michigan as their bishop, and I look forward to the remaining months of service with Catherine Jefferts Shorey as presiding bishop, and the years ahead with Michael Curry as the 27th presiding bishop of the Episcopal Church.